I only have a short time to speak this, so I'm going to say it in as simple terms as I can. It's all good if you're religious and you say that God is on your side. Nothing can stop you because God's got your back. You've got the power of God on your side. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. It's good. It's very good. God is on your side, of course. As a Christian man, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. As a Judeo-Christian man, I can do all things through the power of God. Both. I see the value in both, of course. But have you ever stopped to think whether or not you have made the conscious choice or effort to be on God's side? Have you ever really? God can bestow upon you power and strength and be on your side and give you opportunity. But if you're not on God's side, if you don't submit yourself to Him and say, look, I know there's nothing I can do as a human that will make your will easier because I'm a human and you're God. Everything's easy for you. Nothing is easy for me. And therefore, I can't have the power to make life easier for you. You don't need me to. But I can cooperate. I thought about that this morning as I prayed. I acknowledge, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for giving me another day, giving me breath, returning my soul to my body, in a sense. I prayed that His will be done. I'm not led into temptation. I'm delivered from evil, that our protection, provision be given. I praised His name. But I said something that I realized there is a responsibility on me, of course, but it's a greater one. God is on your side, but if you're not on God's side, there's no point in asking Him to be on yours. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But there's a funny thing there. He gives you strength. What do you do with strength? Do you sit there and wait for things to be handed to you? Wait for opportunities and answers to be given to you? It doesn't say I can do all things through Christ who gives me the easy way out of the situation, who opens the door to relative ease and success. No, it's Christ who gives you strength. And if you don't believe in God or Jesus, whatever, the point still remains. If you believe in a higher power of any kind, you do it through that power that gives you strength. I, of course, believe in the God of Israel and the Jesus that is the Son of that God. And I believe they both provide opportunities for growth, and they provide strength and the fire to build strength so that we can do it with our hands. I was given the time to wake up early and go to work and make extra money. And I was given the time to wake up earlier than that and take a cold shower and get dressed and study. Study, my friends, study. And not only that, I was given the time to make myself food and the opportunity to practice intermittent fasting and be able to look at that food all day and want to eat it for my entire work shift. I don't work physical enough labor that I need to eat it at my breaks. I'm okay at the end of the shift. I I was given the opportunity to look for 9 hours at a crappy egg sandwich that I made and go, I will not eat this until that window has closed. The work window has closed. Then I will have earned my food. Back when we had no weapons, when we had no civilization, we had to go and hunt with our hands, our bare hands. We earned that food. We may have hunted for 9 hours and only caught one rabbit. That rabbit was worth infinitely more than hundreds of pounds of fast food that you can get today, because I earned it. That egg sandwich is my rabbit. I earned it. But I wouldn't get to learn that lesson, I wouldn't get that opportunity if it was not given to me by God to take. But I have to take it. I had the opportunity, the money, and the time to spend an hour, 2 hours almost, Monday, Wednesday, and tonight, Friday, and work hard on my upper body, on my legs, and today on my abdomen, which is the whole reason I wanted to work out. I could say I don't want to do that, that's going to hurt. But why? It would be the last day of the week, it would be stupid to avoid, and frankly, that's the whole reason I wanted to in the first place. Again, I say, you can say God is on your side all you want, and He is, I'm sure. But what value is there in that if you do not choose to be on God's side? To cooperate, to show Him that His plan and His part is worth enough to you to do your part. That has been my choice all week. Even today, it was hard to get up at 3. It was hard to shower. I woke up with my calf cramping. It sucked. I worked very hard. I have drank so much water this week. I've drank 4 16-ounce water bottles in a 9-hour shift because I've been hungry, and the only thing I could do to distract myself was drink water. It's actually good for you. Funny enough, better than eating. I have done this because I have been given the opportunity. I say I, and people think, oh, that's focusing on yourself. And it's absolutely, I will focus on myself. I will focus on the opportunities that I can take. Because if I do not, who is going to? Who can focus on the opportunities that I can take? Who will go into the woods and hunt and have to defend themselves from the bear? Who will fight that bear for me except for me? When David was guarding his sheep, did God come down in the form of Jesus and fight that bear or that lion? No. David fought that bear and that lion. No one stood up for him. He did it. He fought Goliath through the power and the fire that God gave him. Nothing else. God gave it to him and he acted upon it. We spend far too much time waiting for God to do something when God did. He gave us the materials. He gave us the hands. Why don't we use them?